Yo,
Hello, hello.
how's it going?
Hey, Rudy. How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
All right.
Just hanging out here. Not in my mansion this time, right? I'm just here in one of our green rooms at the library in an undisclosed location. I didn't say
At
good
the
name. In an
library. The green room. I think you just gave it away.
Dang it.
All right. So let me welcome everybody to episode number 18 of The Water Cooler. And today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. We're right in the smack dab in the middle of summer, right? I believe.
We're past the midpoint of the year. It's almost Halloween time, right? When there's people out there who, once it hits August, it's like, it's almost fall time, or like, yeah, see Allison's late summer, right? Yeah, late summer already.
It is,
Fall just
right?
around the corner.
Okay. Well, we'd like to welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. And make sure you spray yourself down because we got mosquitoes, and I'm talking about giant mosquitoes out there.
They're like this big out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
all the
pretty bad.
all the spray crews are out. All the City of McAllen and City of Edinburgh, all the Facebook pages are like, everyone stay indoors. We're out here. We're mosquito spraying. They're taking pictures of the mosquito trucks.
Yeah, they've been spraying. They've been going down. I don't know if they've done my neighborhood yet, but I've seen other people saying that they woke up early and sure enough, there's that truck driving by their alley spraying. So
That's like the best sight in the world when you see that mosquito truck pass by. It's like, thank you for your service.
yeah, definitely. It's gotten pretty bad. But okay, so today is August the 5th, and today we have some birthdays. We want to give shout outs to Neil Armstrong. We all know
Big
who
shout
that
out to
is.
Neil. Big shout out to Neil. If you're listening out there, if you're watching, Neil, thank you for your service.
And then today is Joseph Merrick's birthday. Do you know who that is? Joseph Merrick?
I am familiar. I wonder if people in the chat know, without Googling, who Joseph Merrick was. He's a
Anybody?
very important person in medical history way back in the early 1900s, I think,
I
or
think
late
so.
1800s.
Yeah,
Without
there was a
Googling,
movie
guys.
made about him. I'll
Yeah.
give you all a hint. It was directed by David Lynch.
Mm-hmm. I'll be Lord. The mosquitoes make you feel like you're in Jurassic Park, yes. And the mosquitoes are like those little dinosaurs who are like nipping at your heels, except these
Oh yeah.
mosquitoes fly and they actually take you
Okay,
apart.
so no one's gonna guess, right? So Joseph Merrick is he was known as the Elephant Man.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he was the guy who had the deformities, and nobody really knew what they were back then. So they kind of just said he looks like an elephant, and his skin was like kind of grayish and had the bumps on them. So they nicknamed him Elephant Man. He had a really rough life. And yeah, that David Lynch movie was really, really awesome. Well, I mean, it was
Yeah.
really sad, but it was good.
Actually, and on that note, it's going to be released by Criterion in the coming months. So be on the lookout for that Blu-ray.
Criterion sale. I didn't tell you before, but over the weekend I got some more Criterion. I'll let you know what I
Okay,
got.
cool.
I ended up getting 5.
Well, I ended up getting 10 in total. I gave one away as a birthday gift.
Nice.
Okay, so the last birthday we got here is Patrick Ewing. He's a
Patrick Ewing.
basketball player, I
Yeah.
guess from back in the day.
Former basketball player. Now I think he coaches basketball. What's up, Dustin? He coaches basketball in Georgetown. Was what he was up to as of last season.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, with the Knicks now? Oh, he played with the Knicks, yeah. But I think he coaches college in
Yeah.
Georgetown.
Okay, so also today is National Underwear Day.
Okay.
Who would have thought?
Don't want to
National.
make any
What's that?
jokes about Underwear Day here.
No, we don't. It's National Oyster Day.
Don't
And
want to make any oyster jokes either.
no, not today. and National Work Like a Dog Day.
Like a dog.
So
I know we're working like a we're, everyone around here is working really hard. We're all
we are
really
working hard. Yeah. So let's move on. So apparently Darth Vader won the lotto.
Okay,
Did
is
you hear
this the
about that?
fictional? Is this the actor who played Darth Vader? The what's his name? I'm gonna forget his name now. Of
So,
course.
okay, let me see here.
What's the guy who voiced Darth Vader?
Um, wow, putting me on the spot here.
Jones, something Jones.
Yeah. If anyone out there remembers, let us know. But so apparently this guy from Jamaica. He's been playing the lotto and he hit it big, 95 million. And when he went to go and claim the lotto, he dressed up as Darth Vader apparently, so he could stay anonymous.
So yeah, when you sent this actually raised a couple of questions, but this also makes a lot of sense. Thank you, James Earl Jones. So what were your first reactions when you saw this? I mean, I didn't see this story until you sent it to me.
Right. I thought it was funny, first of all. I mean, the way they made it sound like Darth Vader wins the lotto. But I think it's smart, right? A lot of people would probably do the same. They want to remain anonymous when if they ever hit the big jackpot. And I don't know if they go as far as dressing up like Darth Vader, but let's say you won the lotto, Rudy. What would you do? Who would you dress up as?
Good question. I don't know. I feel like I will take a couple of weeks to do it, to go. I mean, what's the longest time you can wait to get your earnings?
I don't know what the rules are.
Because I know sometimes there's people who are like, they're so scared of going out and claiming this, or someone seeing them go to the lottery office, or I don't know where to pick up the big check.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess just a mask will do. I mean, they're gonna see you get into your car anyway, or
I don't know who's they.
they can follow your Uber anyway. They.
I don't know what the rules are as far as if you do they have to give your name out? I think what some people do is they go talk to a lawyer, like Grace said, and they create like a holding company, like an LLC or something, and they get the money using that business name. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
So like to some offshore account in Panama somewhere, so that no one can get their grimy hands on it.
Well, I don't know.
Start your own company.
Completely
start your own tech company with your earnings. So
Maybe.
this was in Jamaica. Here, let me go to some of the photos, because there's not just this one. There's a couple of. So it's $95 million in Jamaican dollars. You did the math, and it was 650
something like
US.
that.
But he's got it made, man.
Yeah,
$95 million.
Look at him. He's pointing to the check. That's so funny.
It
would have been cool.
W. Brown.
It would have been cool to dress up like a stormtrooper too,
Stormtrooper. Your family members come as stormtroopers and like other characters. Okay. Last thing on this. I'm sure somebody at the Walmart or someone at the, Party Center, Party City, they know who they sold this Darth Vader costume to,
I don't, maybe.
Who's gonna be going in the middle of summer?
But
or I guess
look,
maybe he Amazoned it.
I can guarantee you he's not staying in Jamaica.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure.
You never know. He could, get a mansion there in Jamaica and hang out there. Probably could get his own private beach access or something.
Maybe. I mean, if you say people are gonna know who he is, I would definitely make a run for it. But I don't know.
Pay off the person who sold you the costume first.
Yeah. Well.
So that they don't go off snitching.
All right, so we do have an update for y'all. For those of you who tuned in last week, was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago, right?
think it was last week.
Well, so we have an update. So people were receiving these mystery seeds from China in the mail.
Still
And
haven't gotten mine yet.
yeah, so apparently the USDA was able to identify some of the seeds that were sent. And I mean, the stuff was just pretty much normal stuff, like some vegetables, some herbs, nothing like out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I think one was like mint and like a bunch of just regular herbs.
Yeah, I mean, so they're still advising people, if you do receive something like this, don't plant it. Go ahead and notify your local USDA office or whatever. But they suspect that this is part of what they call a brushing scam. Have you ever heard of that, Rudy? Brushing scam?
Not before like 48 hours ago.
Well, okay, so we have another story. If you want to go ahead and bring that up.
Yep.
It's now people have started to receive unsolicited masks from China also.
But I wonder how, I mean, how are whoever's sending these unsolicited seeds and masks, how are they getting these addresses? Are they just going to Google Earth and typing in an address in a city and just popping up, or are you
You'd be surprised
customer?
I think you'd be surprised what you would find if you go to Google and put in your name.
True.
Or put in a relative's name of the information that comes up. You can easily go and look up like who owns a house, an address, who owns the property. I mean, there's ways. If people want to find out who your mailing address, it can be done. But anyway, they're saying that this whole seed and mask thing is pretty much a brushing scam. So do you want to explain to people what a brushing scam is?
So from what I understood from the videos and articles that I read a couple of days ago, it's basically like sellers on eBay and Amazon releasing all this inventory and then having scammers or somebody go in and give them a 5-star rating.
Right. So it makes it look like their product is selling and people are leaving, I guess, good reviews on them.
Right.
So it's a way for them to like get their ratings up so people can be more trusting of them and they can sell more.
So that's actually like a big deal on eBay, right? That's like, if you don't have a 5-star rating, if you have even like a 4.9 or like a 4.8, you're not going to get any sales because it's not a 5-star rating. Everyone wants to see the 5-star rating.
Yeah, I mean, so whenever, let's say you're looking to buy a new, I don't know, electric toothbrush, and you go to Amazon or eBay, and then you're gonna get tons of sellers, right? So then you can filter that by their star rating, and most people end up going with people who have a good rating, have sold a lot. If it shows that you've sold like 300 as opposed to like 20, people are more likely to go with you.
Yeah, these are like wholesale, like warehouses full of stuff that gets like thousands of sales a month, and like they're all 5-star rated.
Yeah. So
yeah, eBay's a big deal to some people, I guess. I mean, I always just buy on eBay when I can't find it on Amazon, which is kind of sad, but you know,
it happens. All right, so let's move on. Let's see.
Have some people in the chat. What's up, Ada? My sister.
Oh, okay. She's saying hello.
Oh, she's gonna want to see this. What? Hello from Indonesia.
Hello.
What's up? Hey, from Texas. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. So we've got, let's see, Mulan. So let's go ahead and bring up the story here. So apparently Mulan is set to premiere. Well, it was set to come out in movie theaters, this past summer?
Yeah, it was one of the most highly anticipated.
Yeah, it's a big Disney movie. It's the live action remake of the animated movie Mulan. And, it's a big budget Disney summer blockbuster that was postponed because of COVID. And so I guess what they've decided to do is they're just going to end up releasing it streaming through Disney Plus, but it's going to be, so not only do you have to be a subscriber to Disney Plus, but it's going to be at a premium cost of $30 to be able to watch it on the first day release at home streaming. $30. What do you say, Rudy?
So yeah, I saw this earlier, and at first glance, yeah, $30 is a little on the high side, right? You're already paying the $5 a month thing. If you have the Hulu and the ESPN Plus bundle, it's like $12 or $15. So you're already paying $12 a month. Plus another $30, you're gonna end up paying over $40 for your Disney Plus and the Mulan. But I mean, Disney Plus is doing pretty good apparently. 60.5 million subscribers so far.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So the way I see it is, look, you're gonna go. Let's say this had come out in the movie theaters this summer, and they were open. So most people who are going to go see Mulan were probably going to go take their family. So let's say you're a family of 4. You go to the movie theater. You're going to end up paying about $40 for the movie tickets. That doesn't even include the snacks. You're going to have to buy the kids. So you're going to end up spending way more than $30. So in a way, I guess this makes sense. They have to make their money.
Yeah.
You end up saving money, I think, in the long run, and you get to watch it from the comfort of your own home, right? Where you don't have to worry about COVID. You don't have to worry about people being on their cell phones. You don't have to worry about babies crying, except your own. So I don't know. So $30, yeah, it seems steep, but I think they're going to be testing the waters and seeing if people are willing to pay the premium price to watch a first run A-list blockbuster movie at home. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So like the Mulan would be like the premium, like summer blockbuster. Everyone wants to see it. Boom, charge 30. Maybe like in a couple months, something smaller. I think there was like a Scooby-Doo movie coming out. Maybe for that you can charge like, no
20.
offense to Scooby-Doo, I love my Scooby-Doo, or I used to. You can charge like 20 or like 15 for that.
Yeah, because I know that. So there were movies being released this summer while the movie theaters are closed. They were going for about $20, like The Invisible Man. I think you could rent it. It was $20, something like that.
Did they do that one on the Hulu?
So it was done through like all the streaming platforms, right? So if you had like your Google Play, your Vudu, iTunes, all that kind of stuff. It was pretty much everywhere. So this is different in that Disney's going to be, well, okay, we're going to release it streaming, but only through Disney Plus. So it's a slightly different release model, but we'll see how it goes, right? I think the wave of the future is going to be stuff. It's going to be like this.
It's the streaming wars, man. That's what it is. It's like every network now. CBS has CBS All Access. NBC has, I know we talk about streaming like every week on this, but like, yeah, NBC has the Peacock now. CBS has CBS All Access. Well, Disney has Disney Plus. I mean, yeah, it's the future. The future.
Well, I mean, if you
streaming.
think about it, movie theaters were already losing money before the whole COVID thing. I mean, people were just watching at home, streaming already. They would wait the 3 months and then you can just rent the movie at home for $6 or whatever, right? So they were already on the decline, and then this whole COVID thing, that didn't help. So they're looking for a model where they could still make high quality movies, right? Not just low budget B movies, and still make their money back and get the movie out there to people. So I guess we're living in times where we're going to see some changes, and I think this is one of them.
Is this the end of the movie theater?
It could be. It really could be. R.I.P.
Let us know in the chat. Let us know what you all think. I, for one, I will miss the theater. Because I
Yeah,
mean, the snacks, obviously, the experience, the big old screen that you can look at, the nice comfy seating. But I mean, being at home, you got your own snacks.
you got your own snacks.
You can eat
You
a can of beans there while you're watching a movie at
can eat
home.
whatever you want. You can drink whatever you want. You can. So let's say the new Avengers movie comes out, right? The big movie, the big Avengers movie. It's gonna be $30 or whatever. Invite all your friends. Of course, this is post-COVID. Invite your friends, family over. I mean, you're gonna save money. So why not, right? Have a little
You,
get together and
you can set up your projector in the backyard, charge the whole neighborhood $5, and you're like turning a profit, man. Let's go.
very well. That's we don't condone that, but people's
Sure.
TVs are getting larger and larger, so I think it's the wave of the future, and I think movie theaters are definitely on the way out. A lot of things are going to change because of COVID. I think that's one of them.
Movie theaters, you're canceled.
Sorry. All right. So last but not least, there's
Okay,
a big controversy brewing.
This was like the thing we were like pitching this week, right? This whole thing. You have to explain it because I'm not a TikTok person.
So originally, I think this was a big. It was released about 2 years ago. People were talking about it 2 years ago, and it kind of died down. But this past week, someone on TikTok reposted this thing, and it went viral again. And basically, what it is, it's a recording that's from, I believe, a children's toy. And if you hear it, so there's two different words that you put on the screen, and if you hear it and are looking at one of the words, it sounds like that word. But if you look at the other word on the screen while you listen to it, it sounds like that word. So that's really bizarre. And
it's kind of like that the dress that was making its rounds a couple years ago.
White, gold dress, whatever.
Blue, white, black, and gold, that kind of thing. So let me set up my speakers here so I can play this out.
We're gonna attempt to play. We might not be able to, it might not be the best sound, but y'all can always Google Brainstorm or Green Needle.
Yeah. So the following might be disturbing to some people, but we're gonna play it. Everyone, let us know what you hear, and let us know if you hear both. And here it goes. Cover your children's ears if they're around. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. So what did you hear? Did you hear both?
I heard both.
Okay. Yeah, I heard both that time too.
Actually, towards the end, did you just hear Brainstorm?
Towards the end, it was sounding even like more bizarre. Like the longer you hear it, the more bizarre it sounds. And yeah, I was just hearing Brainstorm at the end.
Saul says Green Needle. Not even once Brainstorm, not even the one time. I think for me at least, maybe I'm going crazy finally. Towards the end of the video, all I heard was Brainstorm. Even as I was looking at Green Needle, I heard Brainstorm.
Well, what I did at the end, I stopped looking at the words and I was just listening to the sound. And the more I listened to it, the more bizarre it sounded to me. To the point where I wasn't even hearing either word. I was just hearing like a hissing sound. It was so weird.
Some demented stuff that you found on the internet this week. I can't believe you brought this to the poor people here at the water cooler.
So look, we have a link there in the comments to the YouTube video. So if you want to hear it, probably be able to hear it a lot better if you just go to click on the link and go listen to it. But let us know. You can always comment post show. We'd like to hear from everybody. It sounded like a bird. I'm sure it sounded strange, especially over streaming. But if y'all go and click on that YouTube link in the comments, let us know what you hear. I guess it's some sort of auditory. I don't know. What do they call it?
It's selective listening. You're hearing what you want to hear, or you're hearing what you're looking at. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
It's bizarre. It makes you wonder.
See, Dustin went full. He's already off the deep end. He's hearing birds over there. You're outside, Dustin.
So when I first heard it, I thought this was some sort of trick, and that they would actually saying the two different words, and that I just happened to like look at the one that they happen to be saying, and I was like, no, that's impossible.
Hey, magic tricks, man.
I mean, yeah, there's magic tricks, and I thought the same thing, like when they force a card on you or whatever. But no, it's the same word. I don't think it even says Green Needle or Brainstorm. I think it's actually saying something else.
What do you think it's saying? Like a mixture of both?
No, so I think it's from some sort of toy, and it's I don't know what the actual word is, but I don't think it's either one of those.
It's probably not even like in English. It's probably here you go. Green Needle Brainstorm Explain. All right, I'm gonna open this link.
All right, open it real quick.
I'm gonna share it. Sorry for the clicking sounds. Green Needle or Brainstorm, a puzzling audio clip, disturbing audio clip, is burning up the internet.
Can you read that?
I'm going towards the bottom. Maybe there's like, the brain is built to turn messy signals into a meaning. It just will not give you ambiguity.
Kind of reminds me of that what's called backmasking. So it was big in the 80s where people would play like heavy metal records, and they would play them backwards, and they would hear hidden messages, subliminal messages. So the mind, I guess, wants to figure out what am I hearing, even if it's not the correct thing. While the toy was supposed to be saying Brainstorm as it relates to Ben 10 costume, whatever that is, it tore the internet apart for a few days. Now it's back to finish what it started.
Ben 10, I think, is a kid's show.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's like part of a costume.
It did say Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Okay.
All right, so we solved it. Thank you to our moderator for ruining the whole thing. Oh, here's the toy. Should we watch the toy in action?
Yeah, let's bring it up. See if it shows a picture of the toy. We can probably just do it without the audio.
Yeah.
Is that the toy?
That's a ring.
I don't know. That's just bizarre.
Oh, it's like a little figure.
Like a little monster or something?
Yeah, a little monster. It's disturbing stuff. So
I bet you if you try to find that little toy anywhere, it's going to be sold out.
Or on eBay.
On eBay.
Hundreds of dollars.
Or you might just get one free from China. Who knows, right? Be on the lookout. Your mailbox.
Send me a toy, China. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. All right, Rudy. Well, we've come to the end of today's episode. Again, we'd like to thank everybody, especially all our viewers who commented. And a special shout out to Iqbal Monroe, all the way from Indonesia.
Our number one fan, Iqbal Monroe. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate it. And we'll definitely see you all next week. Remember, stay safe. fill out your census, spray yourself down, don't get bitten by mosquitoes.
When's the census deadline?
I don't remember.
October 31st.
October 31st, Halloween. It's no
Halloween.
longer Halloween. Halloween's been canceled. It'll be Census Day.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.
Peace.